So hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this tutorial video, we are going to learn about how to create a square loading animation by using only CSS. So let's start with our firstly our HTML file. So we are going to say give them the name as a square loading, okay, and this is our HTML file, and let's save our CSS file also. So let's save it. So I'm going to give them the style 13.css. Okay, now let's move forward to our firstly our HTML file. So let's write our code. So we are going to write down, thus give the links here for our CSS file. Link I'm going to give them here as a style sheet. Now plus hyperreference links for our style 13.css. Let's close it. Now let's move into the body tag. Inside the body tag, we are going to write down our division here, and we are going to give them the class. So I am going to give them the name as ABC and close it. Then save. Here our sorry guys. Here our HTML file is here guys. Now let's move forward to our CSS file. So firstly, we are going to write down our body tag. Then let's give them the margin as our 0. Then padding as a 0. Now let's move forward to our class which we give the name our ABC. Now we are going to give them the position as a absolute. Let's open our live server so you can easily see that. Now let's move forward to our top position. So top position I'm going to give them as a 50%. Then left position I'm going to give them as a 50%. So it's become center of the part. Now let's give them the transform here as a translate. Inside the translate I'm going to write down x and y angle. Okay, I'm going to give them the both as the same one. Now let's give them the width as a 40 pixel. Sorry, yeah. Now let's give them the height as a 40 pixel. Now let's move, also write down here our box sizing. So let's give them the box sizing, not shadow, box sizing as a border box. Now let's give them the border here guys, as I'm going to give them 3 pixel solid. Here I'm going to choose as a 26 or black color. If you want to change, you can also do that by doing this. Now let's write down here animation, as I'm going to give them the name as a animate here guys, as a 2-second infinite linear. So let's write down here linear. So here our ABC class is clear guys. Okay, here we need to add our keyframes here and also our ABC before. So firstly let's add our ABC before. Now let's curly brackets open and close. Let's write down our content. So I'm going to give them the empty here. Now let's give them the position as the absolute. Now let's give them the top position as a 0. Then left position. Then right as a 0. Here also as a 0. Now let's move forward to our bottom position. So let's select bottom as a 0. Now let's write down the background here. Let's just copy this upper color here which we use as the same one. So as you can see. Now let's write down our animation here. So I'm going to write down here our animate background as a BG. Let's give them the 2 second linear infinite. Now we need to add our keyframes here guys. Our code is complete here, but now we need to give them the keyframes. So let's write down keyframes. So here I'm going to write down animate our first one as a 0 percentage. Let's write down transform as a translate. Both as a 50% I'm going to use X and Y angle. Now let's give them the rotation. So here I'm going to give them as a 0 degree. Okay, when it's 0 percentage, then it's going to show in 0% degree. Now let's change the degree here guys. I'm going to give them 25, 50%, 75%. Let's create our last one as a 100%. Here we are going to change our rotation here guys. So I'm going to write down here 180. Here as also 180 degree. Then here our 360 degree. And here also as a 360 degree. Now let's give them our keyframes, animate BG, curly brackets open and close. As you can see, which we use animate BG. Now let's give them the 0 percentage, curly brackets open and close. We are going to use here our height as a 0 here guys. So as you can see, there's a change here in our animation. So let's just copy this one and paste. Let's give them the 25 percentage. Here we are going to give them 0 percentage. Now let's give them the 50%. In 50% we are going to use our, let's use 100% height. So as you can see, there's a change here in 50%. Let's now use our 75% and here as a 100%. So as you can see, there's a difference. Let's also change this one 100%. So as you can see, if you want to use this also as a 100%, also you can also do that by doing this. So here is the mistake we use it is this one. We don't need to write down here comma. So as you can see, let's zoom this one. Let's give them the height and width, the bigger one. So you can clearly see that. Let's give them the 200 pixels. So So as you can see, it's rotation and doing your loading animation. So that is how you can do our square loading animation guys. If you have any query, write down in the comment section. And also for the source code, don't forget to write your email ID in the comment section. Okay, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.